Hello guys, and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. So this is going to be a trade breakdown on a trade I just took on GU. So I know many of you had a loss today because you didn't really understand what I taught yesterday. So as I said, your swing point must form at a key level, and these key levels are order block or internal range liquidity and external range liquidity. And internal range liquidity is equal to fair value gaps, and external range liquidity are swing high and swing lows. So yesterday trade, I took it when New York opened and it took landing lows. Now I only consider landing as a key point if the low formed is a swing point or it's an external range liquidity. You see, the landing high was a swing point. One candle down, one candle up, one candle down. But the low of landing was not a swing point. So if New York opens and then it takes landing low, I'm not going to consider it because it's not a swing point. But I'm going to consider it if it takes Asian low, because the Asian low was in the form of a swing point, right? So as I said, your swing point formation should form at a key level. So when New York opened, some people will get in because I took it yesterday when New York took landing low. If you check the video, I took it because the landing lows were in the form of a swing point and they served as a key level. So today's trade, when New York opened, I realized there was a fair value gap here. Here was the fair value gap. So I waited for the candle 1 to trade into the fair value gap, and then candle 2 came, took the candle 1's high. You could see it well. Now you can see it well. It took the candle 1's high and closed inside at 9 a.m. So I went to the 5-minute time frame to confirm the 9 a.m. candle or the 9 a.m. reversal to make sure that I can identify a change in state of delivery. So I marked the 9 a.m. opening, and my time is in New York time, so 9 started from here and it will end at 9:55, or it will end when 10 open. And 10 open. At 10 we had news, right? So when 9 opened, 9 took 8 highs and closed inside. So I identified my change in state of delivery here because this candle took these highs and closed below this up close candle. You could see it's an up close candle. So after confirming the change in state of delivery, I marked my T spot. How do I mark the T spot? I measured the 9 a.m. candle, the candle that took the candle 1 high and closed inside, and I drew my T spots from the opening of the 10 a.m. candle to the 50% of the 9 a.m. candle. So here was the T spot. I want the next candle to respect the T spot. So at 10 there was news, so 10 came and then dropped. So immediately 10 dropped that way, I entered here. I entered here on the opening of the next candle, placed my stop loss at the middle of this fair value gap, and I targeted Asian lows, right? So this was a wonderful trade that I took today. I want to hit on this row again. So I only consider the section low and section highs if they are in the form of a swing point or external range liquidity. And if you don't understand external range liquidity, you can watch Sir Pickle's video on it. So from the way price is trading, let me delete it. We've taken from the way price is trading, we could see that price has taken this swing point, this external range liquidity. Sorry, price took the Asia, this key point. This was it. This is a live trade. This is the key point. External range liquidity, you know. Now I didn't consider this as a key level because, or even if this is a key level, we will wait for candle 1 to come first, for candle 2 to come. So if I'm to consider this, where is my candle 1? This will be my candle 1. And I have to come and wait for candle 2. But when I consider the Asia or the swing points here, the key level here, I could see that a swing point is forming over here. This is my candle 1, this is my candle 2. I could see that it has taken candle 2 and it is closing inside. And this is 10 a.m. candle. So I go to the 5 minutes, and we are also in a kill zone, which is the New York kill zone. I shared my settings in my previous video. You can go and watch it and get the settings of the section and the section I'm using. Yeah, let me mark the 10 o'clock open. 10. Okay, so it took the lows. So what I'm waiting for right now is for candles to close above this down close candle to confirm the change in state of delivery, and I want it to happen between 10 to 10:55. I don't want 11 a.m. to confirm the change in state of delivery for me. So we could see that the change in state of delivery of the 10 a.m. candle, which is also known as the candle 2, which took this side and closed inside, was confirmed here. So I'll be trading the next candle. I will wait for a change in state of delivery to form in this candle, and then I'll enter. And also I'll mark the projections of the candle 2 manipulation leg from the high to the low that produced that high, and I'm expecting price to trade to the -4 price, but I'll be monitoring price as it is moving. So I'll update you guys on this trade later. So yeah, here is the update, guys. So the third candle came into the T spot of the second candle, right? We want the third candle to come at the T spot of the second candle, right? So if the CISD of the second candle is in the T spot, fine, but we want the wick of the third candle to form inside the T spot of the second candle. So here we could see that it is forming, and then it has formed a change in state of delivery. I could see that price has closed over the 10 a.m. down close candle. Price has closed over it. So I will be waiting for this candle to close, and then I will enter and target the landing high. That will be my first target. So I will look at how price will react to that level to see, and how the candle will close. If the candles are closing strongly, then I can continue holding my trade to the -4 side. So let's see what will happen next. Okay, so now that the candle has closed, I'll be looking to enter. Here, and then my first target will be the landing high, and my stop will be here, and I'll be monitoring my trade. My main target is the -4 though, but my first target is here. So you Let me put it to the -4. That's when price will reach maximum expansion. Let's see what will happen. So there is a live trade. You could see the readings, you could see everything. There is a live trade, right? Yeah, so there is the update of the trade right now. There is where price has gotten to, where I want price to get to. So I'll be looking at how price will react to this level to see if I can still continue on trading. So we saw our strength formed, and then we marked the candle, right? Like what I taught in my previous video, we mark the candle, and then we mark our T spots. From the opening of the new candle to the 50%, it must respect this zone, right? It must respect this zone. So when this candle formed, I mark the zone of that candle too, and then we mark our T spots. If you don't understand T spots, watch my previous video. I talk more about it, right? So that is what I did, right? That is basically what I did. First of all, I saw that this swing point was forming at a key level. I confirmed the XAUUSD. I drew my T spot. The wicks formed inside, and when price closed above the opening price, I realized, yeah, the bullish is confirmed. Then here to price trade above it, and I realized the bullish is confirmed, and I'm still holding. I'm holding, you know. So that is basically it. That is basically it. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section, you know. Subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, so from the look of things, I will close everything at the landing highs. Yeah, from the look of things. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe.